Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a pretty heavy topic, the financial landscape we're all navigating, especially for Gen Z. With technology changing the game, it's really impacting how we make financial decisions and not always in a good way. So, let's break it down. First off, let's talk about technology.
We all know smartphones are basically an extension of ourselves now. For Gen Z, these little devices are more than just phones, they're lifelines. But, it's wild how we've gone from those old flip phones to these super smart gadgets.
It's like we're always connected, which can be a double-edged sword. Now, as we're scrolling through social media, it's crucial to be aware of the scams lurking out there.
What used to be obvious scams have evolved into these subtle traps that are super easy to fall into.
Like, influencers promoting crypto or investment schemes can sound so legit, but we really gotta question their motives, right? Then there's the whole echo chamber effect.
I mean, platforms like Discord and Reddit are great for community, but they can also be toxic. You get swept up in these online communities, and suddenly you're following financial advice from. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something that's been weighing on my mind, the financial landscape we're all navigating today, especially for Gen Z.
With technology constantly changing the game, it's crucial to talk about how it affects our money choices and the risks we face.
So stick around as we unpack the influence of tech, the rise of scams, and how we can better manage our financial health. So first off, let's acknowledge the reality we're living in. The financial world is, super complicated right now.
We've got smartphones literally at our fingertips, and they're shaping our lives and decisions in ways we might not even realize. I mean, think about it, everything from shopping to banking is happening on our phones.
It's a total shift from how things used to be, right? Traditional phones didn't have this level of impact, but now it's like we're living in a digital age where decisions are made in an instant. But here's where it gets tricky. With all this convenience comes a darker side. Scams are evolving. Gone are the days of obvious scams that are easy to spot. Now it's all about subtlety. We see influencers promoting crypto or investment strategies that sound too good to be true, and it can be hard to tell what's legit.
It's like we're in this giant echo chamber where everyone's hyping up what they think is the next big thing, and it's easy to get swept up in it.
Speaking of echo chambers, online communities are playing a massive role in shaping our financial beliefs. Platforms like Discord and Reddit are filled with people sharing advice, but here's the catch. A lot of it is unverified. Following the crowd can be super tempting, but it's dangerous when the advice is coming from folks who might not know what they're talking about.
I've seen friends get burned by taking risks based on what they heard online, and it's scary to think about how quickly things can spiral out of control. And let's not forget the financial pressures that Gen Z is facing.
With rising costs and student debt, it feels like there's this constant weight on our shoulders. It's not just about the money, though, it's about the lack of community support.
Back in the day, sports teams or clubs offered a sense of belonging, but now it feels like we're all just trying to keep our heads above water. That isolation can really mess with your mental state and make money anxiety feel even more intense.
Honestly, I've had my fair share of financial anxiety, too. It's like this inherited fear of money that's been passed down through generations.
And then there's the gambling culture that's so prevalent now it's hard not to see the connection between that and our financial health.
It's like we're conditioned to think that taking risks is normal, but that kind of mindset can lead to serious consequences. We often hear phrases that normalize risky investments, like "you've got to play to win."
That the psychological impact of potential losses can be crushing. I've learned that it's important to differentiate between seeking wealth and just chasing quick fixes.
The allure of quick wealth can be intoxicating. Lotteries, inheritances, and those stock trading myths can really mess with our heads.
It's essential to understand the difference between gambling as a hobby and as an addiction, because that line can get blurry fast. And when financial losses happen, the fallout can be devastating.
Accumulating debt can lead to a downward spiral that affects not just our bank accounts, but also our mental health. I've seen friends struggle with gambling addictions, and it's heartbreaking.
The crises that come with financial loss can feel insurmountable, but we need to talk about these issues openly. Looking ahead, the reality is we're likely to see even more scams and schemes popping up.
It's like a never-ending cycle, and that's why awareness is so crucial. We need to be critical thinkers when it comes to our financial decisions.
It's not just about making money. It's about making informed choices that align with our values and goals. So, as we wrap this up, I want to encourage all of you to stay informed and cautious.
We've got to support each other in navigating this complex world. Community is key, and sharing our experiences can help us all make better decisions. Remember, it's okay to feel overwhelmed, but we can learn from these challenges. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment below sharing your thoughts or experiences. Let's keep this conversation going and support each other as we tackle our financial journeys together.
Thanks for tuning in, and take care of yourselves.